விஜயா புரோடக்ஷன்ஸ் தயாரிப்பில் லிப்ரா புரோடக்ஷன்ஸ் ரவீந்தர் சந்திரசேகர் வழங்கும் சங்க தமிழன் நவம்பர் 15 முதல்.
श्री एस ज्योतिमणि मैं आपको दूंगा.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity with sympathetic heart to raise an important issue in this August House. I also would like to call upon my colleagues' attention as well, as I rise to share the most painful and horrific incident happened in my constituency, Nakkheeran village near Manapparai in Tamil Nadu. Sujith Wilson, a 2-year-old child, fell into the Borewell hole and was battling for his life. Frankly speaking, we don't know for how many days, but the rescue operation has ended after 4 days. The poor child was left without water, food, air, love and care of mother, and crying inside the dark hole. The last thing which was heard, that sound of Amma, Amma, and later we heard only the hard breathing of the child. That could be probably his last hours. Still, I recalling this incident, I found that I get shivers down my spine. I couldn't sleep for days. As a responsible MP, I was left in a very difficult and painful situation to console the family. Obviously, I have no words, and answer thousands of people who gathered around on the spot across state and outside with the hope and prayer that the child will be rescued. There are 1,000 people were deployed in the rescue operation. There were national and state disaster response teams, fire service, district police administration in full swing, and the premier experts from the premier technical institution NIT and Anna University, and their ONGC and LNT also came into our rescue. There is a private teams, volunteer teams who were involved with their own rescue apparatus. Later we realized that we left to only depends on them. None of our government agencies have that kind of rescue mechanism. They all worked hard for 4 days, day and night. Honorable Congress President, former Congress President Rahul Gandhi ji and our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji also prayed for the well-being of the child. Then it got the national attention. So I need 2 more minutes. This is a very important issue. We don't realize this is an issue. That's how it keeps happening. There is a coincidentally Minister of Science and Technology also here. So I need 2 more minutes, given the importance of this issue. So please, sir. So it's very important issue, sir. It's a very important issue, sir. So we don't realize this is an. So you already gave me a permission out of turn. Thanks for that. So millions of people outside Tamil Nadu and India prayed for that. But despite that, I share this with deep guilt and pain that we couldn't rescue the child, not even his fragile little body. So actually we couldn't face the family on that spot. So what we have realized that in the last part of the rescue operation, we could smell only the decomposed body of that boy, see the situation of the family and the people gathered around. So this is not the only such incident. What kind of trauma, loneliness and fear that family could have gone through. So though the Tamil Nadu government was in charge of the rescue mission, could have called the responsible rescue machinery like disaster management force for fire service at the right time when the child was in 13 feet and 27 feet. But he could have been possibly saved. But the child slipped further 63 feet and 87 feet. During the rescue operation, then it seemed everything comes to an end. So there is no such rescue operation. This is not the only such incident. At least around 12 other children have died in similar situation in Tamil Nadu. According to the NDRF, over 40 children have died after falling into Borewell since 2009 across the country. So 1 week after this horrific incident, same thing happened at Harsinghpura village in Haryana. A 5-year-old girl was pulled out dead from the Borewell by NDRF. So I am afraid that this kind of cheap negligence happens because the children who fall into the borewells or drainage holes are generally coming from poor backgrounds. Sir, one more minute, sir. Obviously, these people do not have voice and representation. Maybe this is the reason disaster of the scale and magnitude keep happening in this country. We are losing child after child after child without any remorse or regret. So we are sending ISRO to
श्रीमती माला राय.
So we have ISRO sending rocket.
नहीं माननीय सदस्य, आप अपनी बात को संक्षिप्त में कहिए. श्रीमती माला राय, नो. मैंने आपका पूरा विषय सदन के माध्यम से आ गया है और मंत्री जी को आपका विषय ध्यान में आ चुका है.